All right, man. Welcome to another issue of Nerd Flow Podcast. We are back, and we are in full effect with the full crew tonight. This is issue 134 of Nerd Flow Podcast, and we are back, and none of us got sick. Some of us went and found ourselves, and some of us got a house, and then some of us just, on lockdown and just going stir crazy. So, yeah, but we here. We didn't get infected, though. So, it's all good.
Hey.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
Got a kidney.
Yeah.
Yes, Young did get a kidney.
Congratulations.
That's a good thing, because I know you man, ain't got to be on dialysis no more.
Right.
I still at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Really? Well, you're going to be set like that for a while. How long were you doing dialysis? How many years?
Almost 10 years.
How many?
Almost 10.
Oh, almost. After you said 14, I'm like, bro. It's a long time.
When I started, he said, no, it was just like 8.
Yeah.
It almost 10. Shit.
Okay.
Crazy.
Man,
You ain't hop off the surgery table and say, get wear the jacket, did you?
No. Putting that mask on my face.
It's like, no, Mr. Stewart. No.
The next time I woke up, I was in pain.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you're back, man.
Good thing, though.
Oh, shit.
For real.
I'd like to apologize to everybody. I just got introduced to the cast, and maybe 3 episodes in, I went on a spiritual journey. Had to do some mental and physical housekeeping. I appreciate you guys for bearing with me and having patience with me as I went down my path. But now I am back. The content is a little different, but it's still there. But I'm just glad to be back.
So what is it called?
It's called the Distantly Social Streamcast. It's a stream and it's a podcast, and it's probably temporary. I don't know. But I cover, social issues, mental health, politics, conspiracy theories, if you're into that sort of thing. And not the bullshit conspiracy theories like 5G causing COVID, but the conspiracies that are based in fact, like China covering up COVID, shit like that. So don't think it's like I got my tinfoil hat on, like, we got to destroy the 5G towers. No, it's nothing like that.
5G ain't real?
It's the waves, man.
No. It's you.
Yeah.
Well,
Dropped on your head
stay
as a child.
home. That's why.
So that's it for me.
What everybody else been up to?
Man, staying in the house. I have not been doing it. I think my first time driving after our stay-at-home order in Mississippi was like 2 months. That was my first time driving, like 2 months after they did the stay-at-home order. I was just stuck in the house. I wasn't going nowhere. So right now I'm over chilling with Young. But yeah, I haven't been doing anything.
Okay.
What's up?
Tink? Tink? Jesus. Brario.
Well,
my bad.
Oh,
Hey, there she
I'm
goes.
here.
It's like, where's the mute button? Hold on, where's the mute button?
go.
So, look, I was talking. I'm like, oh, crap. I'm on mute. But I've been.
Huh?
I think she just put herself on mute. I think you just put yourself on mute, Mama.
What
Working.
happened?
You was on mute again.
What's up?
Oh, crap. Hold on. I'm getting back adjusted to this. Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Been apartment hunting in Houston, Texas for 2 days straight.
Oh, what fun.
And it's... Huh?
I said, what fun.
Exactly. And it literally takes all day long. I just gave up and I called a realtor. I'm
Yes.
like, look,
That's what I
here's
did.
my price range. I at least need 2 bedrooms in a good area for this price. What you got?
Exactly.
She pulling up like,
He
y'all got free
literally.
rent. It's COVID. What you got for us?
So I narrowed it down to like 3, and I'm gonna go from there.
Okay.
You get some.
Brario, your turn.
Oh, okay, guys. I'm gonna be real and say that I'm kind of going through an artist block. I haven't been as creative. Yeah, I haven't been as creative as I used to be. Like the other 2 weeks, like last week and this week, I'm kind of going through an artist block. Like I've started on projects, but can't seem to finish them, and it's really bugging me.
Yeah, step away for a minute.
Yeah, you got to step away, or I know we can't go anywhere, but when I use to make beats or whatever, and I use to get like artist block, I'll try to change my scenery, like go somewhere different, or like pull inspiration from somewhere else. You know what I mean? And just search other avenues. And it might not be in your medium. Like, you know, if you drawing, you might not have to look at another person that draws. You can look at somebody that is a violinist or something and get inspired. So just try some stuff like that, or just go into a park. You know.
Yeah, like I get it. I get my inspiration. What did you say, Quinn? What was it?
I was just saying, I remember when I used to make beats.
Yeah, I mean, I get inspiration from other people, but I haven't really been around other people, like the group of friends that like help me motivate. They help motivate me when I'm actually on a project.
Right.
And I haven't really been out like at all, unless it's like to go to a grocery store. But it's like a quick trip there and then like straight home.
I feel you.
I mean, probably because of the situation of what the world's in, you really can't focus on your art.
Yeah.
I mean, it's much other stuff, deep stuff that's happening within the world. You really can't focus on anything too much. It's everything else is like crumbling around you.
Yeah.
Right. True that.
But I know I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. Like I have hope.
Yeah, we know you are. Everybody, it happened to everybody. Everybody get that little moment.
For sure.
Whatever you do, everybody go through that little time where they get stuck.
Yep, you get complacent, you get caught in that hamster wheel.
But a lot of times when they come back,
full force.
Man, with a vengeance.
Absolutely.
Watch your next project gonna be super fire.
Yep.
Oh, I am. Oh, before the pandemic, the projects that I were working on, I have to say that I am really proud of, and I'm proud of the programs. I enjoy the programs that I've been using to create this stuff. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, my Nerdflow projects. I'm really ready for those to like take off the ground. Like I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Awesome.
Cool. Let's see who else is left. Well, Snap is working right now. He said he's gonna jump in if he can take a break. So we'll catch up with him if he jumps on. Myself, I got a house. Not a homeowner, renting a house, which is way better than apartments and all that stuff. As stressful as apartment hunting, I could concur, because it is very, very. It's just looking for a place to stay is just like the most stressful thing in the world. And I felt like I was in like a holding pattern for like 2 months, like just still looking, not finding what you like, and then a lot of that crap is based off, credit and all that good stuff. So it's like, oh, you may like it, but hey, we need you to have this credit score and also put down 2 to 3 times the rent before we let you have it. They're like, well, no.
Right?
No. So there's that, man. So, but other than that, man, I mean, I was like doing the whole COVID thing in April. I mean, for a minute, I was at home with my kids because my job was the quotation hands. It was essential, but the department I worked in, my boss just said it ain't worth trying to come in to work for one day of a delivery truck, and it's like I'll just take care of it for y'all. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was at home with my boys, playing teacher, getting paid for work, and then I moved. So and then I'm back at work now and all that good stuff. And this house has a 4th room, so I have a podcast studio. Still in progress of working on getting everything, desk and chairs and all that type of stuff to get it all how I want to, but got a streaming studio, got a content creation studio is probably more what I want to call it. So, but got that. So, but yeah, man. So we all good.
We still waiting on that invite too to the house.
Oh yeah, once we get done with all this, get done with that word that seems that everybody want to say, social distancing, which I hate that word at this point. But
it's so ridiculous.
Overly used.
Right.
Overly used.
Physical distancing it should be the term, but whatever.
Like, just don't sneeze on me, bro. That's
right.
Just literally don't sneeze on me.
If you know you sick, just go home. Just if you feel you can't breathe, you have a fever, you shouldn't be out here. No way. I don't. Oh goodness, it doesn't make sense to me.
Not at all.
You just got those type of people out there that just lose their mind because they actually put a mask on.
Like these folks who itching to go to the casino.
Oh God!
No, y'all didn't see the protesters in Florida working out in front of the building, talking about we want to open
it's like,
back
bro,
up.
you don't need to go to the gym now. You just did like 100 squats. What you talking about?
But that's like a fat man sitting outside of McDonald's like, I'm eating all these burgers till y'all open back up. Like, all right, sir, you'll be dead before we open back up.
Oh my gosh. People.
I'm not as soon as when they open the gyms back up here, I'm still not going back. And I was getting into it.
I'm gonna go, but dang, I ain't gonna just be hitting it like that. I'm gonna be touching the machines like, ugh.
Plastic gloves.
Coronavirus. Coronavirus.
I'm going there with them little hospital footies on.
Exactly. Going to work out in a hazmat suit.
Bro.
Man, gonna be sweating. You have to sanitize this.
They already had you wipe down the machines. I'm gonna wipe down the machines myself.
Oh boy, they gonna be wiping down that machine.
Right.
Like, you gonna see people wiping down the machine. They ain't never wipe down no machine.
Oh,
boys
oh
be
my
in the
God.
gym sweating all on the machine.
I knew a girl one day that she went to the gym and she caught some meningitis from the gym and lost the nerves in her face.
Oh my God.
She recovered, but you gotta really watch it in them gyms because people is nasty.
Yeah, they are.
People don't get.
Man,
They don't
watching
have
the people coming to the gym.
I don't be touching nothing. I ain't got it,
man. All right. So we're caught up. So let's get into things. First and foremost, like we always do, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is where you can follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We have a YouTube channel. We also got you can search Nerdflow or Nerdflow Podcast on either the social media networks to find us. You can go to nerdflowpodcast@gmail.com if you have some cool Nerdflow art or if you want to ask us a question about anything. And you got facebook.com/groups/Nerdflow is the Facebook community page. So go over there and join our community. And still got the 50% off Nerdflow t-shirts on teespring.com using the code word NF2020. I should change that code word to something else, but nah, I ain't gonna do it. And then also,
Phobia 2020.
I know. More like, what the hell, 2020. Then I've also got the superhero stuff affiliate going as well. With that, if you buy anything from superherostuff.com, use our special link in the description of the show. We get a kickback from your purchase that helps out the show. All right, man. So it's been, well, at least we can say that it has not been a ton of stuff going on until as of late. So we really haven't missed a whole lot, which is the reason why we made the decision to just halt on recording, because everything was just COVID, delay, push. But now stuff is slowly starting to ramp back up in the pop culture nerd realm. So this is why we're back into the groove of things. And let's kick it off with AMC. AMC, the movie theater, has blocked Universal Studio movies. And to update on this, when we put this in the outline, also has Regal Cinema has blocked Universal movies. Because due to the fact that the Trolls World Tour movie did so well at home on things like Amazon Cinema, they want a cut, which is stupid.
Very stupid.
What's the percentage that AMC takes though?
So how it works is movie theaters, once the studio has made their budget, their set budget, once they've hit goal of what they want to hit for that particular movie, I guess probably more in the sense of what they recoup from what it costs to make the movie, then the movie theaters get a 40% cut off top off everything after that.
Oh, you just made 100 M's and I'm cutting out the middle, man. Shit.
Yeah, that's
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 what
a
the
no-brainer.
That's where the problem is.
That's
Because
the
they
problem.
only make money. The theaters, they only make money from the concessions. It doesn't count for the tickets they sell, because the tickets go straight to the box office. They only make their money. That's why it's sky high.
Mm-hmm.
But I just eliminated the factor of me getting poked with a needle.
Yeah.
Sitting in a damn movie seat. And I heard that was a thing. People were doing cruel shit like that. I can just sit on my couch and watch Trolls, and I ain't got to go to a movie theater. Hey, I'm cool.
And that's why
and on top of that, like, if you do the math, man, okay, say for example, if you have 2 or more kids, a movie ticket, if you're going in a non-matinee time, it's probably around $20 a pop, almost. And you only charging me on Amazon Cinema, for example, only $20 flat, and I have food at my house.
And I go to them.
And a capture card walking bootlegger. No, I'm playing.
And on top of that, I think with rentals, digital rental, it's 24 or 48 hours. I think when you press play, you can watch it as many times as you want to.
Right.
For $20.
No-brainer, man.
That's a no-brainer.
No-brainer.
Yeah.
Question. Who in the group has tried it yet?
Try what?
What?
You know
I
what?
just didn't want to see Trolls, but if it was something I really wanted to see, I would have paid the $20. Easy.
Like for Wonder Woman, I'll pay that.
I mean, if it's something I want to see, I pay $20 when I buy the movie when it hits digital. So I mean, it's
right.
Same thing. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, shoot, if they get real slick with it, shoot, if they throw in the fact that it's a rental, of course, but I mean, if I'm buying it and seeing it day one, then shoot, I mean, but I'm pretty sure it's just $20 for a rental, because rentals are typically, when they're digital, they're like, I think it's $5 to $7, depending on the standard definition to 4K. So, I mean, yeah,
but this is opening up a new window, though, right?
Yeah.
Because people that have home theaters or whatever, they might have little watch parties where they charge $5 for you to get in and sit in their theater room and sit down and watch it. You know what I mean? So it's opening up a new avenue of bootlegging, but still, you just made 100.
Won't see no more cam torrents.
No cams. No more cams.
Be straight ripped from the hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
DC Comics. DC Comics has donated $250,000 to comic book stores in the whole COVID-19 situation, because of course, you know, a lot of comic book stores have been closed during this. I mean, they just started recently, probably not opening back up, but DC Comics recently just donated money to be dispersed to comic book stores to give them some cash flow to get them back up and going. That was really nice of DC Comics. And Jim Lee, which is a famous animator, is auctioning off sketches for 60 days, and he's all the proceeds from the comic books, from the comic book drawings, are going straight to the comic book shop. So they're going to get even more money from DC as well. So that's super cool. And he's doing the auctions on eBay right now. I think still of his artwork.
That's sweet. Since we're on the topic of the DC, Warner Brothers is putting a halt on to do another Superman movie.
I heard about that a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And they still want Henry to do it.
Yeah, Henry said he wasn't gone. He just took a step away from the character.
Yeah. Considering how Justice League turned out, nobody can blame him. But I wonder what storyline they're gonna go with.
I don't want to see him playing Superman.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I'm fine with him playing Superman. I mean,
let's
be honest.
He got the booty chin.
Let's be honest.
Saying, like,
who else?
Exactly.
Who else?
Exactly.
You talking about the ugly guy that's playing Superman on the DC CW shows? With no shoulder structure? Just saying, man. That's the most unbuffed Superman I've ever seen in my life.
Wouldn't that leave open like for like a cameo with Shazam, like they were supposed to do in Shazam?
Yeah, that potentially. Mm-hmm.
I just want to know, did DC donate to Bedrock City Comics, because they still ain't sent me my damn Tony Stark card. But the messed up part about it is I got the Gambit one that I pre-ordered, but I ain't got the 2 Tony Starks. So I'm like, what's going, the 2 Iron Man with the gauntlet? I'm waiting on them. DC, y'all need to holler at Bedrock in Houston. Help them out. Get my stuff.
Oh man, that's funny.
Comic Vault is awesome on that. I got mine over the COVID situation. I'm just saying. Comic Vault on this stuff.
Nice song, but whatever.
All right, let's see. A man files lawsuit against Xbox because of drifting controllers. Brother, let me tell you something.
What?
Let me tell you something. You ain't no real gamer, bro. That's all I'm saying. Real gamers know about the drift, bro. We just buy another controller. There ain't nothing we can do about it.
Right. But he said he bought 2 and it happened a couple months later. Now, was he being kind of petty? Yes. But come on, bro.
What you playing, bro?
At that point, you just get an Astro or you get a Scuff. Don't give
your
money to Microsoft.
Look, get a Scuff and switch that whatever you pressing in on that analog stick. Switch that to a paddle, bro. You good?
Right.
It's gotta be some new gamers, because this is just so whiny. Like, I'll cry about everything.
Tell me about it.
Man, I could have been super PlayStation and Microsoft minute controls. I got drifting.
Look who's into the building.
I know y'all miss me. How y'all doing?
What's going on, man?
Hi, Snap.
You want to know what's going on, man? My back hurts. Yeah, my back hurts, and slaving on the back of a truck for God knows how long. Yeah, life is beautiful, man.
Oh, trust me, man. I know about them. The product on truck, man. I be doing 3,000 piece trucks on Fridays. Yeah. I feel you.
Y'all get generators? Y'all get generators?
I get big refrigerators in Washington drives.
Oh, well, yeah, you understand my pain. Great.
He came in on 10. He like, man, look.
We get everything. Gaming desktops, all that junk, man. Too much stuff.
Yeah, man, no, my pain, man. That's awesome.
I feel you. Trust me.
Hey, what up, dope gamer?
What's going on, man? I'm back, man. Full effect. How you been, bro?
I take it you didn't hear that broken back thing, did you?
No, well, yeah. Besides that, you living though, right?
Yeah, I am. Glad everybody.
And engaged.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
And engaged.
Yeah, I had to go ahead and put a ring on. I just couldn't let her go. I really couldn't.
Like to put a ring on her.
No.
Hey,
Oh,
do what you gotta do.
Hey, is Alfred here?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, I got your Alfred.
Alfred, what up, bro? I haven't heard from you in like 85 years. What's good, bro?
We're about to make it 100.
Oh,
What up, man? What up?
you can't make it 100, bro.
Oh
You
man.
can't make it 100, bro.
I can't believe you really calling me Alfred on this platform. I cannot believe you. Just stop.
Bro,
He always calls you Alfred on this platform. What are you talking about?
Look at this way. Look at
It's
this
just
way.
sometimes we catch the recording and sometimes we
I-
don't.
I didn't originate that nickname. You know who called you that first. And you know he'll call you it again the minute he sees you again.
Oh, I can't wait. I got smoke with him anyway.
Mm-mm.
All right, let's see here. Lord of the Rings, Gollum screenshots emerge for next gen consoles. Is this the Lord of the Rings game that's supposed to be done by Amazon gaming company?
no.
Not sure.
Because I know they're doing a Lord of the Rings game, I heard, and they have a game coming out next week on the 20th, a free to play coming to Steam called The Crucible that's coming out next week. I'm probably gonna check out.
The name of this game is called Gollum.
I don't know how really intriguing a game called Gollum can possibly be, other than
I mean,
sneak-
you have
it
to-
looks good.
You have to throw in the title Lord of the Rings in order to get people's attention. You
Yeah.
can't just go off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
that's
like
true.
it's like what can Gollum? I mean, other than me going around being a creeper that he is. I mean,
But you
I
know,
think what I'm thinking is it's gonna, like, everybody was intrigued with his story. And I think
Before.
the game is gonna touch in on his story.
I would almost prefer a Telltale version of that for him, aside from a full blown.
but that's the thing. You're supposed to already know.
Yeah,
That's how it works. You're supposed to already know. You know, I watch all the movies and then you read the books, of course.
yeah.
There was a 500 year process for him for his transformation until he actually got to meet Bilbo.
Okay. See, I don't know all that. I'm a Lord of the Rings casual. Pluto TV and Verizon break ground with streaming distribution agreement. Can somebody elaborate on this? Because I know nothing of this. I know what Pluto TV is, and I have Verizon, but what does this mean?
Now,
Yes.
this. Oh, go ahead, Quinn.
Oh no, you can go ahead and say it, Johnny, because I'm kind of distracted.
So, I don't know what this means other than another streaming platform. So the only thing that I can take from this is Verizon is exposing Pluto to its customer base, right? And of course, it's going to slap it on every device.
Pretty much bloatware,
Right,
and they don't use none of your data.
I think what I got from it is they're gonna make it open source so people can put other stuff on there. If I read that correctly, but honestly, it's just owned by another thing Viacom owns. Right? They came in, they bought it for 300 M's. They had 20 million users. They expected a increase of 30 million users by the end of the month. I mean, it's just another streaming service. It's really nothing exciting here. Nothing at all. I mean, it has like. What is that? Viacom. It just has like reruns and other.
It's basically if you
exclusive
ever use
content.
Pluto TV, it's basically like they have stations that are based off just different categories, or if you have a particular show you like, they literally have actual channels dedicated to a particular show, and they do reruns of only literally just that. So you have different channels through there. If you like a lot of
I can see somebody liking that then.
Yeah,
you want to watch Fresh Prince all damn day.
Yeah, but you about to get that on. You about to get that on HBO Max though. Real, we gonna talk about that
Yeah.
too. I guess we can segue into
Pluto's
that. So
Pluto
HBO.
TV free and no Max.
You say what?
I said Pluto TV was free.
Yeah, I know, but you know, with Verizon in the deal, you know, it's probably finna be they probably gonna tear some stuff out. You know.
Yep.
You know that's how that goes.
Hey, love all y'all. I really do, but I gotta get back to work. Yeah, I know my break was very quick and brief. But before I do go, I would like to sit here and say what up to Young, because I have not heard that man's voice in forever.
Oh,
like 2
man.
months.
Oh.
Yeah, and honestly, I actually do miss hearing that man's voice. So what up, Young?
That's what's up.
What up, bro?
Yeah, all right, now, if you excuse me, it's been fun making this little
Have
fun.
fun.
You can't have fun doing this type of work. How dare you?
You be in
right.
our prayers.
Thank
Take
you,
it easy,
Alfred. I
man.
appreciate it. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, man. All right. But yeah, so
He just had to throw it in there.
HBO Max is a thing that's coming. I think it's at the end of the month, and so it's going to be there. It's a hodgepodge of a lot of Warner Brothers or AT&T properties. Really, is honestly what it really, because AT&T is like the parent company.
Yeah.
So it's like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it's HBO Now stuff, it's some of DC Universe stuff. It's because like Stargirl is gonna show on there as well. Titans is gonna be on there because DC Universe still doesn't stretch overseas. It's only US because this Titans is on Netflix overseas. It's not a DC Universe hasn't made its way across the ocean, so they're gonna put it on there as well. This is also going to be where we're going to get the new season of Boondocks, which I haven't seen a graphic for, but I heard that's going to be on HBO Max as well.
So now I got about HBO Max.
Yeah, you do. So yeah, man, that's pretty
that
much
1
what
week
it's-
free trial. Watch that Boondocks, and then I'm out.
Just waiting on somebody to be like, hey, if you sign up, if you're part of this service already, you can get a year for free. Cool, let's do it. Like, that's me with Disney Plus right now. I ain't paid for Disney Plus yet on Verizon. Year free. Final Fantasy VII Remake. There's a second part coming. Now, see, the thing is about that, what's the timeline on that, though?
They don't know.
They haven't said.
Jesus. That's all I can say. Jesus.
The last article I read, one of the directors was like, it's at a certain part. Like, that's literally what he said. It's at that certain part. He didn't say what certain part. They're not even sure now, because at first it was supposed to be 3 installments. Now they're not even sure how many installments it's supposed to be.
They probably made so much money off of it. They still counting it, so they don't even know yet.
It's so good, though. Like, oh my goodness, it's good.
It's a great game. Don't get us wrong.
But how do y'all
Okay,
feel about that, though? How do y'all feel about them spoon feeding it? You know, as the original, you got 3 discs.
They never did that, though. Like, when it first came out, they were like, yeah, this is going to be episodic. And, like, if they make it as big as the first one, like, on the scope, it's going to be a bigger game, of course. But if they make it just that scope, that big open world, like, if the third CD is the entire game, like, the entire open world, I honestly don't care, because the way they stretched out the first 5 hours of the original, like, you could beat Midgard in 5 hours on the original average. But they stretched it out into like a 30, 35 hour game, just the first 5 hours. And it's not like it's a whole story. Like, it felt like an entire game in its own. Like, I don't mind, because I like the direction it's going in. I beat it twice already.
I didn't beat it twice.
So yeah, like, I don't mind. Final Fantasy, the remake, was like the reason I got a PlayStation. Like, when they first showed it at the game in 2015, I think. I think that's when they showed
remake?
like,
when they showed the reveal, like the tech demo, like 2013.
Yeah. When they did that, like, that weekend, I was like, I'm going to go get me a PlayStation 4. I'm playing that game.
At the end of the generation, we finally got it.
Right.
It's crazy how long that took.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping when I do get it on PS5, it's just, I'm just afraid of the convolution, right? The storyline, because no offense, Briario, but Kingdom Hearts, like I watched a YouTube video on the somebody doing a synopsis of the Kingdom Hearts saga, and I still couldn't follow along. It was just so many loopholes and similar names, and I'm like, dang, Square Enix is known for that.
It's not just that. It's similar looks too, like character.
Right,
looks
gameplay.
Like, you know that Axel looks exactly like Reno.
Shit, Cloud looked like does this to do with the Keyblade name? The fighting they look similar to me, and I know that's me from afar back saying that, but it's like I'm just afraid because I picked up Final Fantasy what was that? 12? What's the one with lightning? 14, excuse me.
13.
That's 13, excuse me. And it was so convoluted. I had to read the wiki just to follow with the storyline because it was like Lassie is the evil people, and then you turn into a post Lassie if you get cursed. It's like it's a lot, man. Like, so I'm looking forward to it.
You have to separate the two games. They're totally different,
Right. And I'm not.
It's from the same
stuff. Yeah. It's just I'm afraid of that. Going down that because I'm like, dang, 30 to 40 hours or even more to dedicate to this. You know what I mean? I'm used to getting that 4-hour fix from Resident Evil or that 8 or 10-hour fix from Control. You know,
the issue with Kingdom Hearts though was they stretched their game like over more than one platform. Like it was on PlayStation, then it went to
They started off on PlayStation.
It went to X, but and they had like key story elements stretched out on different consoles on like just.
Then you had one for Game Boy or something like that as well. Yeah. That was a different story. Yeah, they segmented a lot of the story through platforms.
So with Final Fantasy, with the remake, Final Fantasy VII remake, it's going to span across two generations, the 4 and the 5, but it's going to be the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, not the PlayStation 4 and then the Apple Watch. And then fucking Siri. And like it's not.
then you got the mobile version on the cell phone.
Yeah. Oh man,
that's funny. All right, let's see here. PlayStation Plus members start petitioning against Dumbfounding May 2020 PS4 game. Oh, because people didn't like City of what's the game? What's the name of those type of games? Those look like sim type games.
And farming simulator.
Dude, can we say how many times there was some lackluster PS Plus games that I really didn't give a doggone about? It happens.
It does.
It happens.
They started a change.org petition. They not playing.
It's like, dude, I tweeted about this like about a week ago. It's like, gamers, y'all make me just not want to even claim it sometimes.
Yeah, we have to get out of this crybaby culture, man. Like,
yes, man, they be in like straight crybaby mode. It's not the way I wanted it to be. We'll go make the game then.
Right.
It's like we just gotta let that shit go, man. Like you're not gonna like everything on Earth. That's impossible. The entire world can't cater to you. It's something that's gonna happen that you're not gonna like. Sometimes how many
games did we get growing up on the like Nintendo SNES that probably had bugs or glitches? Wasn't no patches. You just said they accepted or we buy a new copy with the update patches on it.
Right.
That's literally it.
Now let me play devil's advocate. Cause Xbox they giving some fire titles away when you pay for their little service.
Well, that's Game Pass versus
game. Right, it's different, but it's like.
But let's look at the selection for games for gold.
Okay, yeah, that's a
Just
better
let's look at that. Let's look at games for gold.
That's a way better comparison.
Because games for gold before Game Pass was like Euro trash.
What they got on games?
It's terrible 90% of the time. People have even probed the question of why even do games or give games away for games for gold when y'all are rolling Game Pass into it. Anyway.
Yeah. So, but like okay, so so they did do Gears. Gears
what was the rumor? It was Dark Souls and what else?
It was Dark Souls 2, or I think remastered, and I can't remember the other one.
I can't remember the one either. Yeah.
PES? No, it wasn't PES.
I remember Dark Souls. I think people just got hyped up on it because it's never ever. Typically, most of the time, the leaks for the next month's set of game are typically 90 to 80% accurate. A lot of the time, this is the one time where it was like they completely missed that crap altogether. They're
gonna be happy again once PS5 come out and they get to play the demos for all the new games.
They're gonna get a crap ton of PS4 games on new PlayStation Plus for PS5. So, like, what are we talking about here?
Fickle fans.
Yeah, fickle. Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. So we got a trailer. What was it? Last week? Yeah, last week. I have to say this much.
I'm sorry.
Got a trailer for.
I just hate this infusion dance that Raiden and Liu Kang.
Oh yeah, the fusion. Yeah.
What'd you say, Quinn?
That Namekian infusion dance that Raiden and Liu Kang did.
Oh yeah.
Because Liu Kang's an elder god now because people complain so much about him being a freaking dead zombie. So I mean, they turn him into an elder god now.
I didn't complain, but I didn't appreciate how they did that was your guy. Like Liu Kang, I know you got to move on and you got to get to the next generation, but Liu Kang was y'all bread and butter. You can't,
This was
you gotta give
Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat tried to hit a Dragon Ball Z, was trying to do a Gohan, and they was like, no, Goku, and Liu Kang is Goku in Mortal Kombat, and they were just like, no. So another round was just like, okay, we'll fix it. They been getting flack for that for like years about him being a zombie and all that crap. That's their way of fixing it.
It was a little off-putting when I did play a little bit. I played a little bit of the story. Like we discussed off there, I was never really a Mortal Kombat person, but I did try it. The story was good as far as I got, but yeah, it was off-putting seeing him as a zombie.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. I mean, I'm a Liu Kang fan. I accepted it for what it was, but I'm more of a Kung Lao Scorpion guy, but
that's what I practice with.
Yeah. So, but this is the first time an actual fighting game is actually coming with more story mode and actual, in a sense, you can almost call it an expansion almost, just giving you some additional story, and along they're giving you, of course, the character pack, which adds more value to it. And I think it's probably a better move because I can't wait to see this model in Injustice 3 if we do get an Injustice 3 because it's comics, and so you have a crap ton of different type of stuff to pull from if they decide to do the same model with another Injustice game. So I'm down for it. I mean, then people complain about RoboCop, which it's NetherRealm. It's NetherRealm, man. I mean, like I told you.
What in what world?
Tekken got freaking Negan from The Walking Dead. They jumped the shark a long time ago.
Yeah.
He's such a Mortal Kombat person.
Yeah, Negan is definitely a Mortal Kombat person. Definitely.
It made more sense to them adding Akuma, but yeah, when they added Negan, I was like, what are they doing? Just like with RoboCop. And then they made it so corny, which is it's an ode to the movies where the movies were cheesy, right? But it's like when he pulled out the car, spoiler alert, it was the trailer. When he jumped out the car and he was like, what did he say? You're under arrest. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, bro, whatever. Next.
What you strike his homeboy or something?
Like, what is this? He's literally a robot. All them people with those powers and tear his ass apart. But anyway.
Yeah. All right. Black Panther 2 has been confirmed to have Namor as a character. This was confirmed via so Marvel did a MCU watch along where the entire, I guess, the crew or production crew watched all the movies. And so they actually pointed out in the in-game part with the briefing with Okoye when she mentioned about the Atlanta, she said the plan is to do Namor. So, and actually, there's also another Easter egg that actually during the red carpet of Black Panther when it originally came out, Ffvii was talking about Namor on the red carpet then, but nobody ran with it or caught it.
Well, on this talk show, when he was it the Iron Man 2 when Nick Fury came to talk to him and he had a screen behind him. It had the Atlantic Ocean highlighted. It had Wakanda highlighted. It had like Tony Stark knew about all of this. If you go by the screen that it was
I know
showing.
what you're talking about. Yeah, when him and Nick Fury was talking, yeah, they had those
Yeah.
highlighted. So here's an
This
Easter
man,
egg for
he did
y'all. Here's an Easter egg for y'all that nobody probably caught. So I kind of told y'all on the lockdown thing I was watching through the MCU. So General Ross, right? Because General Ross is like the only character from the original Incredible Hulk that's been around in the MCU. We've seen him here and there. So everybody knows General Ross is supposed to be, in the comics, he becomes Red Hulk. Well, newsflash. I think he already is Red Hulk already. Tell you how. And I caught this and never caught it back then. The factory that Bruce Banner went to at the end of the movie, he pricked his finger and the blood fell into the drink.
Yeah.
At the end, when he meets with Tony Stark, guess what he's drinking? That same drink.
Oh.
So he already has the powers already. I caught that and I was just like,
I'm
I was just stunned.
Red.
What's up?
Because people
As
can
many
say
times have I seen that, I have not caught that.
There's a lot of Weapon X stuff in there in the Incredible Hulk too.
Abomination, the fight between the Abomination and the Hulk. You can say what you want to about the movie, but that fight was off the chain, and like you can't see the Hulk fighting somebody else. Like the fight when he was fighting with old boy when he was a human and he Spartan kicked him against the tree. Yeah, that was funny. But if you're gonna challenge the Hulk and you're gonna do another movie, it's gonna have to be with a Hulk-sized character. You can't do it with.
They say he still exists. He's they actually mentioned too. They said Abomination he's still alive, but he's somewhere in the MCU. He's not dead. And also Mark Ruffalo, if you look at him in Endgame, when you see him without the shirt on, he has the scar from the Queen's fight. So they added that detail. A lot of stuff when you go rewatch it, a lot of stuff starts to make sense. Xbox Series X reveal last week. It was underwhelming.
Yeah. With no actual gameplay.
Which they promised gameplay from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but the only thing they gave us was the same, literally the trailer. And I'm like, people are like arguing the point, like, that's not gameplay. You can't lie to me and tell me that's gameplay. It's not gameplay. So
everybody deserves a pass right now. Like, you don't want to say like cop nobody out, but it's a lot going on in the world. We trying to maneuver through this coronavirus, man. It's a lot, So right now, I give everybody a slight pass on whatever they got going.
Anger. The only thing about it though with Xbox though, they led with that though. That was the problem. They led with Xbox Series X first time gameplay. That was a tagline. And for y'all not to give anybody no gameplay is like.
I've seen a Dirt 5 trailer, and I'm just like, what am I looking at right now? I got this right now. Y'all not showing me nothing that I ain't got already.
I'm not saying okay. I'll say this. I'll say this though.
And then my controller gonna drift. I ain't got time for it. No,
I'll say this though. I'm not gonna lie. Like the games they showed were very, new IPs, new games that they're trying new stuff. But the problem is that PlayStation has a reputation of being very good with single player games. And we kind of, when we see something from PlayStation and we have a built-in reputation that is going to be good because majority of their games get 9s and 10s. Xbox does not have a good reputation of single player games, so you kind of have to it's really when they come out with something at this point in time until they build up their reputation like PlayStation, it's a wait and see. It's like, I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be bad. I don't know if it's going to be okay. So that's going to be the problem.
But like I said, man, if you're going to purchase the Xbox Series X, I don't know the price point yet. Did they say that I don't know if they
no price
mentioned
point
it, but it's like build a PC or get off the pot, right? Shit or get off the pot. It's like, it's no point. To me, it's no point. Unless you have homeboys that have Xbox and y'all want to connect, you know what I mean? Or you just have that deeper ties with Xbox to somebody just looking for a new next gen console.
I don't
Xbox,
even really
that
think,
ain't it.
I don't really think it's going to even be that, though, because I don't think it's going to really even come down to that, because everybody, and this is something that Xbox has kind of touted with the whole Fortnite thing a couple years back, the whole crossplay thing. If a game has crossplay, it don't matter what console you got. You play whatever you play or you feel comfortable with playing at that point.
Right.
So at that point, it's not going to really matter. So it's like, y'all have to come with some groundbreaking features that's going to make people want to buy your system. Exclusives, yes, it's going to be a thing. Because I get the argument with every Xbox person. I get into an argument where it's like, well, you go for Xbox for multiplayer because they have better multiplayer. Yeah, and then when I best you message me and I get banned. But that's beside the point. And I go to PlayStation.
Proprietary memory cards ain't it.
Definitely not it.
Man, they batteries that plug in their joint.
Batteries. Man,
batteries.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. But no, it's like that's always typically the argument I always run into. I hear multiplayer, I hear the controller, and I'm like, okay, controller, go buy stuff. It's like there's a lot of way around these arguments that people are making, and I'm like, dude, the Xbox is at a point where it's just like, if you can't beat them, join them. That's why they're trying to push things like Xbox Live coming to Nintendo Switch and trying to have a unified friend list and all this other stuff to kind of unify, because they can't beat their competitors, so they have to innovate to bring it all together to make it seem like, okay, it's not a competition anymore. We're just trying to be together.
Right.
So
okay, I can see that.
PS5. We posted a reveal video. Now after posting that video, I kind of feel like that wasn't like the legit thing, because from doing this podcast for such a long time, you tend to kind of notice, if you follow other media outlets, everybody is going to be talking about it. And that video, I don't believe that's like the actual console. I don't. So I think
this is your president speaking. That's fake news.
These are facts. It's definitely that was fake news. But yeah, but just to clarify, I wanted to kind of like state that and clear that up on that part. Disney Hercules reboot being produced by the Russo Brothers.
Yes, sir.
I can feel that, because they did comedy before they did Winter Soldier, so that's their forte.
Well, let me get into this. It's not just going to be them. It's also rumored that Jon Favreau is going to help them direct the film, and it's a project that they want to be a part of. So that's how I know. That's how I just have a feeling that it's really going to be good, because it's something that they want to do.
Man, Marvel,
and Hollywood
just got the squad though. It's like the Russos. What's her face you just named? It's like they're just on everything. It's like
John.
Yeah, John. Yeah, he does, because he does Mandalorian. It's like he just all over the place.
Yeah, because they have it's a great relationship. So that's how I just know that it's gonna be good. But people are complaining because Hollywood has already done enough with the whole Hercules story. First of all, you shouldn't be comparing Disney's Hercules to the actual mythological story, because it's Disney's spin. Disney is always going to have a different spin on how these tales are going to be told.
Remember that one year The Rock came out with Hercules movie, and then somebody else did too?
Killing Lutz.
Yeah. Who remember
was
the
that
other
the
movie?
same year?
Yeah, it was the same
It
year.
was Killing Lutz.
Yeah, they came out at the same time. Nobody cared.
And were they successful?
Nah.
It ain't one of the movies that you. It ain't one of the movies you're like, man, The Rock did his thing in the Hercules movie. Ain't nobody saying that.
I forgot about this.
We gave The Rock many a passes, but I ain't gonna get into that.
We
King.
The only thing I did hear that that the Rock's version of the of Hercules was actually trying to stay true to the story.
Well,
Yeah,
But I haven't seen that much of it to actually confirm that, so I may have to watch it. So
yeah.
I'll let y'all guys know about that. Let's move on,
y'all. Space Jam.
Uh-oh.
Young, you want to tackle this one together?
Uh-oh, yeah. Yo, Tink, where you at?
Come on.
For the rest of the year.
What?
I said I'm not speaking on nothing else LeBron James related.
Oh
For the
Lord.
rest
Oh,
of the
bro,
year.
come on, bro. We need the content.
Come on, bro.
We need
Come
the
on.
content.
LeBron doing comparisons. Like, just enjoy what Jordan did. Enjoy what LeBron doing. Like that, they're never going to meet each other in their primes on the court. Stop comparing them. They don't compare each other. Stop comparing them. But I don't know, man. Like, as a person, regardless of how you feel about LeBron James on the court, like off the court as a person, I think we all gotta agree. Like, he's a likable dude off the court.
Right.
I
mean,
see him.
look at Kobe. And people talk mad crap about Kobe back in the day, how super duper arrogant he was and all this other stuff. But then when the man passed away, it's like, oh, he's this great person and blah 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 blah. So
No, LeBron does a lot off the court, though. You know what I mean? Then he built a school in Akron and gave kids bikes.
But how many people, like, let's be real. Like, let's be real sometimes. Don't you have sometimes you have that coworker that you can't stand them when they at work because they be trying to be, telling everybody what to do. But then they outside of work, they the coolest person in the world.
Cool as fuck. Yeah.
But like, my thing is, like, you had a lot of other that had already started schools. Like Jalen Rose had started school in Detroit years ago. It didn't make the headline.
Was it tuition free?
It's tuition free.
Hey.
It didn't make headlines. But you got football players that have started schools.
But that ain't his fault.
That ain't his fault.
Young, get into the crux. Of why you don't want this to happen. And I hate to tell your side, but you had some choice. Thoughts about this.
My thing is with the whole LeBron thing. It's been said he keeps saying he don't want to live in Jordan's shadow. You started being in Jordan's shadow when you came into the league with the number 23.
Right.
And now you want to do a Space Jam. That's all Jordan stuff, man.
But it's a new legacy, though.
But they picked Jordan to do Space Jam. At the time, he was even with him retiring, he was the biggest basketball player at the time. Whether you want to admit it or not, in basketball, LeBron James is the biggest name in basketball. You're not going to get the number 2 player in basketball to do a movie if the number 1 player wants to do the movie.
True.
If he want to do it and he's the biggest name in NBA, regardless of who your favorite player is, nobody's arguing anybody else and Jordan in NBA right now except LeBron. They don't argue anybody else. He's the number 1 player.
What basketball player don't want to sell as much or as many shoes as a Michael Jordan shoe? That's why half of them do shoe deals, because they hope to be to their level. So
all right, let's get to the nitty gritty and we can move on. Who gonna play Charles Barkley? Who gonna play the other characters? Y'all think? Did they announce them?
Steph Curry's going to get his powers too. I can see Steph Curry playing a big role. I'm not a Steph Curry fan. Now I'll admit that. But he's a likable dude.
What?
He's a likable dude.
No, he is.
Steph Curry's going to get his powers too. Kawhi Leonard is going to be the blue
facts.
dude.
Kawhi going to be in there. He already looked like an alien.
Kawhi going to be in there. Uncle Drew going to be in it.
Oh, facts. The original lineup was Charles Barkley, Sean Bradley, Patrick Ewing, Larry Johnson, and Muggsy Bogues.
Yep. I can see them trying to get Westbrook to come in and just so they can have an aggressive alien if they're doing it the same way. I can see them trying to get a Westbrook in it. and
What about
Damian
Dwight
Lillard.
Howard? Oh, Dame. I don't see Dame. What about Dwight Howard?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Dwight Howard. Yeah.
They need a
Dwight
tall
Howard,
man.
Yeah, they need a tall dude. They need a tall man. So I feel Dwight Howard.
I can see his goofy ass.
No, they would get
They probably get
what's
Giannis.
the Giannis, or they'll get
Oh,
the,
Giannis.
from the Mavericks.
Half these dudes look like aliens anyway, so y'all, these some good ones.
I don't know. We'll see though. I mean, I'm gonna see. I sat my niece down and let her watch the original not too long ago when this craziness first kicked off, and she enjoyed it. I'll take her to go see too.
I got it on Blu-ray. I need to revisit it.
Okay. Last topic of the night: Venom 2. There's a lot of speculation about Venom. I mean,
Well, it's not really speculation. It's just that the sequel has been delayed and it's gonna hit theaters in 2021 instead of
yeah.
They changed the date. It's gonna be on June. They saying it's gonna be on June 25th, and so that's not really.
So they're shooting for a summer movie.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other day before that? Was it October?
It was when was it? It was initially October 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, they kept trying to shoot for like a They always was trying to shoot for a Halloween vibe with that. It's like, no, man, it's a comic book movie. Shoot for the summertime. You most
depend on like all the girls want to be Harley Quinn when she come out, so there's gonna be some dudes with Venom masks running around.
Yeah.
All
right, man. This is gonna bring this issue of Nerd Flow podcast to a close. We are glad to be back once again. We will catch you guys on issue 135 of Nerd Flow podcast. Any last thing before we get out of here? I will also say twitch.tv/Iron Road to Gaming. You can catch me streaming throughout the week. Just follow me. You'll see when I go live.
Finally got a cam, y'all.
Yes, I haven't found
follow
a cam.
Follow Royalty OnlyFans page, y'all.
You say what?
Follow his OnlyFans. He got his cam up now.
I ain't got no. Don't go past go on that one, bro. No.
Hey man, I heard it's a thing for the dudes now.
I heard some things.
That was good right there.
That's funny.
Oh, man. But all right, y'all, we will catch you guys on next week. And also, this episode will go live to the YouTube channel. So please make sure if you watch, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up if you like the video. We out.
Peace.